So I told you guys that I'd come back with another part. This would be part 3 of my journey into past lives with my birthday twin. Okay, so what you see here is a beautiful landmark building in our downtown square in the town that I grew up in. Okay, this is historic Health Springs Inn, and it is located on Main Street in Rogersville, Tennessee. Now, an interesting fact, during the Civil War, this inn was actually a hospital for both sides of the Civil War. Okay, I want to get back so y'all can see. And you can find this photo, okay, on their website. All you gotta do, quick Google search, Health Springs Inn, Rogersville, Tennessee. Boom, you can bring it up. Okay, hold on, I want to show you more. Here is another angle. Okay, you can see here it is here. All right, this is actually downtown Rogersville. Okay, we've got the courthouse over here. We got the funeral home straight across, and then we got the temple right here on the other side. I'm not going to say what kind of temple it is. You can actually find this video in some of my other videos. Okay, so anyway, this is historical Health Springs Inn. Okay, I want to show you some more cool, interesting facts about this. Hold on just a second. There's also specific rooms in the inn named after specific presidents. And the reason why they're named after specific presidents is because the presidents actually stayed there. And the rooms that they stayed in is the rooms that they named them after. So this room is actually President Andrew Jackson's suite. Now, I have been to this inn multiple times as a child, as an adult, and as an adult, I've actually spent time clearing the energy of war, clearing the energy of those that ultimately lost their life in this building connected to war. And also another pretty cool, interesting fact is if you sign up for certain ghost tours, you can actually go into the tunnels underneath here, okay, that they would use to bring people in from both sides in order to help them, okay? There's more. Now this is Andrew Johnson's suite as well, and this is also the room that he stayed in, okay? And then we have President James Polk. He also stayed here as well, okay? Now, Health Springs Inn was built in 1824, okay? And it is in the courthouse square, okay? It sits beside the courthouse, and then we've got the funeral home, and then we've got a Masonic temple, okay, right there in the town square, all right? All right, if you notice down here, the Battle of Big Creek, okay, this is where a lot of those battles took place. And another interesting fact about where I grew up is in 1777, a year after the Constitution was signed, Davy Crockett's grandparents, okay, so Davy Crockett's grandfather and grandmother got into a battle with the Indians, okay? And this is a mass grave of where everything took place, okay? So there was major colonization that was taking place. So not only do we have major war on the land where I grew up, we can specifically take it back to the 1700s specifically when George Washington became president of the Republic, all right? And then also the Civil War. Now, the reason for making this video and for sharing the history is not only was there odd anomalies that I experienced growing up deeply connected to military, okay, even marrying into the military, I ran the halls of that inn as a child, okay? My great grandmother lived next door. My grandmother actually ran the inn when my mom moved back to Rogersville. I'm not from Rogersville, my mom is, okay? I'm actually from Texas. So when my parents divorced and my mom moved back to Rogersville, this was where I spent all my time, okay? So as a child, even growing up, I was still in that innate energy of war. And then in 2010, I got my first Reiki attunement. 2012, I became a Reiki Master. And that was kind of when my past life healing journey truly started, okay? And I have had to specifically focus on the root chakra and the heart chakra, okay, in healing this, all right? So the reason I'm showing you all of this is when we have a lot of karma that we have to clear from a past life. I'm not singing praises to George Washington by no means, okay? I'm not singing praises to some of the things that he did, specifically to the Indians, okay? And I'm not singing praises for any of the war that we have seen take place. But what ends up happening is everything is living, okay? Everything is energy. Energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. So what ends up happening, and a lot of my role in clearing that past life karma, okay, has been going to the places that I ran as a child, okay, because I spent the days running up and down the halls, and what I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall to hear some of the things that I said, because I'm sure I said some pretty crazy things, which looking back on it would have been deeply connected to those timelines, okay? But anyway, in reflecting back over this and then coming back as an adult and raking the land and removing that war energy so healing could truly start taking place. Now, when I do a lot of grid work and when I do a lot of energy work, specifically here, it takes me about a month to transmute what I actually pull from these areas. I have not done any energy work, specifically these two places, in a minute, okay? I needed to kind of let that energy do what it needed to do before I went back in and started reworking it. However, I wanted to show you guys that even as children, some of the things that were around is deeply connected to our past lives and that past life karma. So part of what I'm here to do is to transmute and clear that war timeline, that war energy. And I have been doing this since a child, literally, okay? So I wanted to share another anomaly of the connections to my childhood and past lives. All right. I love you guys. Stay tuned. I'm sure more's going to be coming through. All right. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.